Now, we know that perfectionism definitely can go ahead and get in the way of the way that we do our work, but did you realize that it also gets in the way in which you work it, as in your sex life, is also impacted by that perfectionism that it is that you continue to seek? I'm going to tell you how. Give me a moment. Let me cook. Hey, Sunshine. I'm Dr. Donna Oreo. I'm sex and relationship therapist in the Washington, D.C. metro area, helping Black women feel free, fabulous, and if. Now, here's the thing, Sunshine. When it comes to perfectionism, the practice of it has consequences to you that follow you into the bedroom. And the thing that I think that you think is that you can somehow limit your perfectionism seeking to what's going on over there. The thing is, it definitely shows up in your relationship. Here's how I know. You think your partner should be the best thing since sliced bread, except that you have set the bar for sliced bread up here the same way that you set your own perfectionism bar up here, which means that when they become just a normal, regular, mortal human and don't reach God level status, that means that you will be disgruntled because they will never be God. They can only be them. And the thing is, so here are 3 ways that it messes with your sex life, because I'm about to get on a tangent. Number 1, it creates a disembodied you, meaning you can't live inside your body if you aren't even perfect. When you are not practicing perfection in the way that you eat, talk, dress, etc., then you start feeling some type of way about you, which can often come down in the way that you want to connect your body with somebody else's body, baby. Number 2, it creates a false narrative about the perfect sex life. So if you've been watching the timeline, then you saw that I talked a little bit about comparison, right? And how we are comparing, like, they say that the people outside having sex every day in their marriages, and it's like, where? Who got time for that? Now, somebody somewhere does have time for that, but you got to compare apples to apples, and some of us are comparing apples to eat to the apple you saw on the cover of a book. It's not the same, sweetheart. You can't lick that. I mean, I guess you could, but it ain't gonna taste the same. Point being this, that you are comparing and creating a perfect sex life in your head, the way that your partner is supposed to titillate and excite you, probably because you done read so many romance novels. And when they don't do that, it feels like it fell short. Instead of you being able to appreciate what it is that they do bring and maybe have a conversation about the things that they're not bringing enough of. But they become someone who can never reach the caricature levels of perfect sex spot lover that you have in your head. And so it stole your orgasms. And number 3, how else does our relationship to perfectionism impact our sex lives, or rather our relationships? You've imagined the perfect relationship, and everywhere that your relationship fails to meet that ideal, you see it as a failure of your relationship. I'm saying that sometimes it moves us into, instead of a growth mindset, a fixed mindset. Sometimes we don't believe that the relationship can be fixed when we are practicing perfection, because we believe that you should already be perfect. And if you're not, it's a secret that you now have to keep, which means that you don't even seek help to make it better. That's the way that perfection can get in the way of our relationships and our sex lives. And I know that you know some more. So go ahead and hit me in the comments, friend. And have any of these shown up for you in the past? Because, in case your boo be watching you, I don't want you to say what's happening right now in your relationship. Keep it cute and keep it quiet. So remember, discourse, not disrespect. I'll see you in the comments.